Hey everyone, welcome back. I'm Ricky Rogue, and we are continuing our adventure through Shining in the Darkness. Between the break, I was considering what I should do. Let me go to the Labyrinth first. But, as I've said, I've played this game a million times, and such. I've mapped out a bunch of these places. Now, these labyrinths are a pain in the ass, as you'll see. Like, everything looks very samey, there's very few different things. And, of course, the first creatures we attack are slimes. I really hope I equipped everything. This would end terribly if I did not. I'm assuming we did, since that was not really shape. And I got 1 point. Okay, I definitely did equip everything. But I've mapped out almost all of these because it's a pain in the ass going through these levels where the walls look the same, the floors look the same, there's very few things that differentiate, and there's really no way of knowing where the hell you're going unless you memorize the maps, like I kind of memorized the first level. But besides that, besides the nerdiness of that statement, basically I've mapped out everything, and I was considering, should I, bring up the map? Would it be alright for me to cheat? And I said to myself, fuck it, I know I'm doing a Let's Play and all, but I've spent so much time, years, including college, revisiting this game to redo all these maps. So they are perfect, because I found maps online that are just... it's like they never even played the fucking game. Random dead ends have chests that don't exist, or they put random shit in chests that aren't actually in the chests. And sometimes they labeled things, like, ridiculous bullshit like that. Or they didn't put where the fountains were, which is something that'll be way later if I ever get to it. I've never actually beaten this game. I've been playing it for 25 years and yet to have beaten it. Don't mind that I am 25. But yeah, for 25 years I've been playing this game since I was little. And, I've never once beaten it. I've gotten close. I've gotten ridiculously close. I've, gotten all the way through all 4 caves, which I'm working my way to. I got into the 2nd floor of the labyrinth. There's only, 5 floors. And, after the cave, Cave Courage, Cave of Truth, and so on and so forth, you go up the levels. And, I've gotten all the way to level 2. And that sounds completely like shit and noobish, but you've never played this game, you don't understand. It's a pain in the ass. I got all the way up there, and it was like, yeah, I got all the way up there. And then of course I would either get a new video game and just completely forget about this, or in one case, I had a little cousin who I was babysitting, and he loves to play games. I used to give him a controller that's not plugged in. And he would pretend to play, and I would ask him, what do you want me to do? What do you want me to do? Kill which one? And he'd be like, kill that one, kill that one, kill that one. And then, the whole shebang. And, we got into a fight with one of the bosses. And the boss looked like, there's one boss that looks like Princess Jessa. And it's like, oh my god, that, exactly that. We gotta get that. He's like, oh, go, but he gets up and jumps. And I'm playing this on my original, 1990 original Genesis. Well, I guess... not the original, but you get the point. From 1990, the year before I was born. And, or was it the year? Yeah, I think it was 91 was when we got it. So yeah, on the original Genesis, I had it from then. And it's old, and it still works. I still have it. It's wonderful. I would play this on that, but I don't have a card to capture. This is actually from Steam on the Sega Genesis Classics collection. Honestly, I think it's fantastic. But, so yeah, I'm playing with him, and he gets so excited, he gets up, he's like, yeah, and he's jumping and getting closer to the Genesis, I'm like, no! And, he ends up jumping right next to it. The Genesis goes up, the Genesis comes down, and it immediately just, the cartridge pops out, and the game goes, ah! And I'm looking at all that progress I made, just gone. I don't remember where it is, I think it was in one of the caves, but, that entire save was destroyed, so I thought, okay, well, at least all my other saves are fine, whatever, it'll be fine, it'll be good, okay, it'll be fine. No! He erased my entire game, and the cartridge, while it's fine and works, I had to get rid of all the saves. Yeah, I'm gonna be talking a lot over this because my main strategy here is I am not leveled enough to deal with this bullshit. If I'm not level 7, I ain't going after the boss in this, and the boss isn't that hard to get to, and I'm not even going further into this labyrinth until I get to 7, because there are things that poison you, and I probably should get out of here. I really shouldn't die. It takes your money when you die, which is a bunch of bull as well. And it also takes a lot of money to res, so I don't want to deal with that. I want to keep all the money. It only takes 10 gold to sleep and gain all your health and stamina and magic power if I had that. So I'm going to do that, but yeah, no. When I was in college, I used to play like a lot of these type of games with people. We would go into a room in my dorms with a bunch of people, and we'd take all our TVs and every console that we owned, and we would go down there, and we would do like rock band nights where we would take all. I had everything for rock band. I had the drums, the guitars, the microphone. I didn't have the cymbals, which I regret never getting because I thought that would have been fun. And we would go down into the main lounge, and we would play all the games. So we'd do Rock Band, and then eventually someone came in and said, hey, we gotta play Halo Wars, like 3v3. Everyone's got a TV and a console and a copy. We can do this. And that was always a lot of fun. But yeah, I used to bring the Genesis, and every once in a while we'd play it. I think the biggest hit wasn't even the Genesis. I had a lot of friends who were Nintendo fans. Sega all the way. Well, until the late 90s. But Sega all the way. And they would love the N64. Oh, that's a good one. What? Oh, just a sec. Ricky, some friends of yours were here looking for you. If you're smart, you'll avoid those two. They're nothing but trouble. But one's the mage. I need the mage. And one's the healer. He's alright. But, oh, hello. Looking for a room for the night? That'll be 10 gold yes, please. With 98 gold. I usually do better than that at the beginning, but I guess I'm playing a little more conservative. Good morning! Oh, yes, good morning. Did you sleep well? Have a nice day. You too, old Vic. You know, I remember when I'm friends with you. Because you own the inn and the alcohol. But, thanks, old Vic. Gotta go. Back to the Labyrinth. You know, grind. The old Skinner box. So yeah, no, back to what I was saying. So yeah, I would have friends who really like Nintendo, so we'd break up the N64 and play Star Fox or GoldenEye, like all the classics, things we grew up with. But then of course we got the new games. We did big games of Civ, which I would like to play with you guys as well with my partner Mike. He'll definitely want to play. I have other friends who would like love to partner up and play and just, you know, wreck house. But yeah, no, this is going to be a lot of grinding. Especially with these oozes that give me not enough anything. I mean, once I get to like level 4 or 5, I might try to venture in. You know, stick my head in, peek around corners, dodge bullets. I don't even think there's anything with guns in this game, but regardless, always afraid. Oh, there, level 3. We're zooming by. As much as grinding can zoom. Like, if I go over here, I can show you that this is, like, way later in the labyrinth. When you go into one of the caves, you get the key, and you get to go in. Ah. Also, if you haven't noticed, I keep hitting walls. I don't think that damages you. In all the years I've played, I never noticed if it damaged. It just has an annoying sound effect. I hate these things. Especially later in the game, when you're super strong, you're walking by, and they just show up in, like, hordes, and you're like, I just kill you in one shot, and you just take one health off me. Can't you just be afraid? Can it be like, you know, Earthbound, and they just know when, you know, they're beat? You know, these things just, like, when I was a kid, these things scared the hell out of me. My dad was a huge gamer, at the time. And he would play, he got the Genesis around the time I was born, and he got like Shining in Darkness. He would run through this game all the time, and me and my sister would watch him, and he would turn around and be like, do you guys want to play? And I'm like, no, I'm gonna die, I don't want to die. Why? No, don't, why would you even ask me that? No! and I would just watch. And I always liked watching. I guess that's why I liked watching other Let's Players as well. And I guess why I decided I wanted to do this. There's always been a fascination with watching people play games with me, like, just to see their experience and how they deal with things. And sometimes, because I don't feel like going through the game, and I'd rather watch someone else do it. Like, I know some people might actually do that with this. Just watch it because I'm like, hey man, this looks like a fun game, but I don't have the time to spend to map it. Like, honestly, you don't see the maps, but like, you would have to get like, the wisdom seed. And you eat it, and you get a little teeny tiny part of the map. And you would have to remember that, because there is no map in this game. There's no full map. You eat the wisdom seed, you know what's around you, and that's the end of it. So, you have to stock up on wisdom seeds, but the problem is you can't stack items. One item, and you can only have like up to 8 items per person. As you see, the other 2 are empty, we'll eventually fill them. But man, oh man, like, you run out of space quick, and there's times you go around here, and these things will rare, super rare, but they will drop shit. And you'll be like, oh man, I really needed that. That's a cool sword. I can't believe it dropped that. And then you go, like, let me go pick that up. Your inventory is full. You dropped the sword. No! Why would you do that? Why wouldn't you give me the option to take it? I really wanted it. I'll eat a herb. Yeah, no, I'm totally at, like, full health. I'll eat it. Just stuff it in my mouth. It'll be fine. Yeah, I'm also not getting much gold. Which is what I'm really... levels are... I need levels. I really need the levels. But you know what I really need? I need gold. Lots of the shiny stuff. Because that's how I'm going to get, like, all the really good equipment. And I have to go stock up on more gold so I can get my other guys better equipment. Because they start off with complete bullshit. And then once I get that tent open... Oh, that's what the cursed items come in. And they're really good. And really suck at the same time. But yeah, that's all way down the line. Ooh, worms, they give a lot of good stuff. I also can kill them in one shot, which is good, because sometimes they hurt. You know what? I'm gonna check on something. Since, you know, what else the hell are we doing? Status. No, not search. Yeah, no, there's nothing there. I have 140 gold. That's pretty shit. Usually I wait till I hit yellow, and then I'll leave, and then I'll go heal, and then, I mean, as soon as I have to heal, I'll probably end this, not session, but this, episode, which I'm getting there. But, I really want to get up that level. Once I hit level 5, I can definitely start wandering the labyrinth without worrying about, like, dying on the way back. I don't want to die in the labyrinth. I don't want to face the boss and die, because that's... Oh, they take, like, I think... I want to say it's half your gold, because I've gone in here before with 500 gold, being, like, you know, top shit. And I'm like, yeah, no, you can't touch me. And, as soon as I hit the boss, like, awesome blow, awesome blow, awesome blow, he ain't going down. And then he just comes in with one hit, and total party wipe, and I walk out. Oh, how much gold? I have, like, maybe 200 and something. And it's like, are you serious? Also, I'm going to be hitting walls a lot because I'm playing with an Xbox controller. I swear I have a Genesis controller that has a USB. Can't find it. Nowhere. Do I want... No. I am nowhere near... Oh, God. Oh, it's just one. I'm nowhere near ready to go through the rest of this maze. I am nowhere near ready. I'm sorry, this is probably stupid boring going through this. At this time, we're doing the Fallout playthrough, and we actually had to stop and do other things in the background because fucking shit, there's a lot of leveling up that we can't show on screen. Well, not leveling up, but stupid shit like finding a few things here and there that Mike really wanted to pick up. You can't do that here. I feel like I might cut some of this, but like I want to at least show the bowl that you have to go through at the beginning of the game, because once we get through this grinding, the rest of the grinding won't seem like it because we'll be actually making progress. And I got to level 4. And you got some points. It wasn't until recently I actually gave a shit about, like, seeing how far I level up. Because normally I just, like, I just go. What's my level? Level 4? Cool. I'm better than what I was before. I'm gonna go. But because I need to save up on that gold, I can't just risk it. Alright, so we're back in the town. I'm gonna go heal. I'm gonna go stay at the inn. And while I take this quick nap, I will see you guys next time. Later. That one bed, please.